To the channel. This is Q50 Beast. Today we're in the PS5 in Gran Turismo 7 and we're gonna try some of these pretty cool daily races. We're gonna look at Daily Race A, the Special Stage Route X. Most people are using the AMG. I am going to use the GTR. I just did a race, finished 5th, ran pretty well, I guess. There, but we're gonna try to qualify and see if we can get a little faster time and see if we can get to the front of the pack. The whole goal is to get to the front of the pack as quick as possible and kind of hold your ground is what you want to do. You want to be able to hold your ground. You want to be able to use the nitrous in a efficient and effective way. You can waste your nitrous very easily in this race, so you just got to plan it out right. The situation has to be good for you to be able to be successful. So we're in the Nissan GTR. You're gonna watch some qualifying for this race. This car does pretty well. It's kind of underpowered slightly compared to some of the cars that are racing in this thing, but it's okay. The car does a really good job. It handles pretty well. The AMG handles very well in it, but I just couldn't get what I needed out of the AMG. I was about a second slower with the AMG, so we're gonna try our hand again with the Nissan GTR. Hopefully we have some good clean racers with us, and make for a good and fun race. I thought this was pretty strange as a daily race. I mean, Special Route X or Special Stage X, you know, but it's actually pretty fun. So if you have GT7, I advise you to go try it out. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. So right now we're in 6th gear. We're in the high gear for the Nissan GTR. We picked up some decent speeds with this car, but as you see, it handles extremely well under high speed. So we'll go outside of the car, and this is what we're working with. A pretty cool looking car. You know, I like my spoiler. I wish I would have had the spoiler opposed to this, but I think this one is better for the top speeds, I guess, to allow you to reach top speed. And this is a car that is provided to us by Gran Turismo, so it's nothing that is in our garage. This is a Gran Turismo special. It has the roll cage, so the car handles very well. It's planted and it's stiff, and it is set up to handle these high speeds. As you see, we are 256 miles per hour in the Nissan GTR. So again, we're in our qualifying stage. I want to see if we can do a little bit better than the 429.7. Want to do better than that, because obviously if you do better, you can start at the top of the pack or the front of the pack, and that makes a big difference. I've started, I believe, 8th on the last race, ended up finishing 5th, and that is due to me wasting my NOS to try to get to the front of the pack. If I had that nitrous at the end of the race, I believe I would have podiumed. I was sitting in 3rd with about maybe 400 meters to go, or maybe 350 meters to go, and got passed out. So we're gonna see if we can do a better job with that this time. I haven't worked out an exact strategy for this race as of yet, so we're just having fun. I mean, this will be my 2nd race with live racers, and we'll see what happens. So as you look on the top of the screen, we have a little over 5 minutes left for qualifying, and then the race starts. So you can stay with us, hit that like button, hit that share button, send it out to your friends so we can enjoy this together. I want to see some stuff in the chat. If I can reach over and get to you, I'm trying to set that up now. We will definitely do that. And yeah, let's have some fun tonight on this Friday night here in the United States. Well, actually it's Saturday morning now, 12:35, Mother's Day weekend. Hope everyone is doing well and have the ability to spend time with family if that's possible. Yeah, 4 minutes and 20 0.1 seconds remaining until qualifying is complete. As you see, the last time we ran a 4:29.7, and we want to see if we can improve with that. Now, I let the steering wheel go not too long ago, so I'm sure I messed up my time a little bit. I have the force feedback pretty high, so we'll see how that impacts us. But right now we're looking to try to beat, I'll be happy with the 4:29.5. If we can run a 4:29.5 with the Nissan GTR, that should put us at about 6th or 5th place according to the, you know, what happened with the last race. If we can get 5th to 6th place, I think we have a shot. We need to get off the line pretty well, and I may decide to use some of the nitrous. As you see, we don't have it installed right now for the qualifying, but I may decide to use the nitrous early on if need be to stay with that front pad, because that is very important. Once you get up to the front, if you get left behind, you're pretty much done for, and you have to use all your nitrous just to catch up with everyone, and you'll have nothing left at the end. So let's see what we finish with our qualifying session here. So it looks like, yes, letting that wheel go hurt us a little bit. We don't have time to qualify again, or to attempt to qualify again. So we'll just downshift this thing out, try to kill a little bit of that time, and we'll get back into this race, or get into the race. Oh man, that GTR sounds amazing. It sounds amazing. I love it. Alright, so we'll go ahead and exit out, and we'll try to wait up a little bit. I believe the fastest qualifying time sticks with you, so we're going to find that out here in a minute. I believe that's how this works. So again, no need to jump in. We're at matchmaking right now, so everyone that is planning to participate has either qualified or still qualifying, and they have a little over 2 minutes remaining to be able to do so. And as you see, that AMG GT3, the 20 AMG GT3, go check my video out. We just ran that thing at Watkins Glen. The car performed pretty well. So go through the videos and go check that thing out, and let me know what you think about it. Let me know what you think about it. Yeah, this is a pretty fun race. I'm really surprised. I thought it was kind of gimmicky. I was wondering why they would choose to use this as one of the daily races, but I'm actually pretty happy that they've chosen to do so. I'm pretty happy. So again, thank you everyone that is with us. If you can, please go ahead and share that video out, and you know, get it over to your friends. Hit that like button so we can get it out to more people, and we'll see how much fun we can have. We're counting down. We're at 45 seconds remaining until the race starts. We're gonna have some fun tonight. Gran Turismo 7 Daily Race A. Daily Race A. Yeah, let me know what you guys think about the videos that we've been producing here as of late. Let me know your thoughts so we can try our best to improve the channel. The whole goal is to improve the channel. Alright, it looks like we're getting into the race now, which I'm excited about. So let's see where we qualified. 8th. Alright, so we didn't improve on our time. We probably got the same people that we've raced against. I remember Dave, I believe. So welcome Dave to the race. Let's see, JME was in the race, and I believe AB9 was in the race. Oh, number 2. Everyone that was pretty much in the last race is here again. So that's good. So we kind of know what to expect from some of the drivers. We take the positives out of everything. So we kind of know what to expect, which is awesome. So let's see if we can practice what we've just preached. Looks like there's majority AMG cars in this race. But we are in the Nissan GTR. Nissan GTR, the only Nissan in the race. It looks like the AMG is the most popular. It definitely handles extremely well. Again, I was 1 second slower with the Nissan GTR. I mean, with the AMG. I apologize. I was 1 second slower. So hopefully the audio is good. So if it is not, someone please let me know. And if you're here, please hit that like button, hit that share button, and let's go ahead and have some fun. So we're in Daily Race A, live racing in Gran Turismo 7. Gran Turismo 7, we're in the Nissan GTR. We've qualified 8 out of 12. And we're going to see what we can do with the mighty Godzilla Nissan GTR. Alright, we're going to do the in-camera view. So it looks like we're falling back a little bit. Looks like they've used a little bit of NOS to do what they need to do. So we're going to do the same thing, and it looks like it helped us. So we'll get this Nissan GTR up and down the track. Hopefully we can get some bump buddies. Bump draft buddies is what we're looking for, so we can get ourselves down the track. Alright, so it looks like we're making progress here. Don't want to get too far out of the line, because if you do so, you will pay for it. So we're trying to get this car up to the front pack, and it looks like the GTR climbs very well, and it does a great job in doing so. I want to try to find the cleanest line, and it looks like we have it, and we're going to go ahead and run. Oh, it's getting rough here. So it looks like if we can, that's fine, we can run here, as long as we can keep it clean. It looks like we got a little crowd behind us. That's why this is so fun. Looks like there's a penalty on the blue car. I'm not sure what he did. I missed it. Maybe looking behind, I missed it. But this GTR is running very, very well, and we did really good on the nitrous. We did not waste our nitrous at all. So we're going to go ahead and push this other car to the front of the pack. I would love for him to get to the right side of the track. He's going to run out of space. He's run out of space, so it looks like if we can get some running buddies, and it looks like we need to get some guys to follow us. Okay, so he's come down. Alright, so we're running well right now. We're in second place, jostling for second and third place. Not sure what type of bump draft. Oh, and we got spin. We got spun. Unbelievable. The GTR was doing a really good job there. We'll go ahead and try to finish the race. That's why this thing is so fun. I mean, because it's so much unexpected. I mean, it depends on what type of group you have running with you. And but I tell you what, I think this Nissan GTR has a chance to be a champion in this race. We're obviously gonna lose this one, and that is totally fine. But we can get back into another one. Yeah, it's a pretty rough and wild and wacky group there. But that's why this race is so fun. That's why this race is so fun. It sucks that they took us out. It's amazing that it seems like I'm the only car that got spun out. But hey, that's what happened, and we're gonna deal with it, and we're gonna get back into another race. But we'll finish this thing. But as you guys can see, the Nissan GTR, without even having to use that nitrous like that, is a very strong competitor. I believe the top speed is a little bit better than the AMG, and that's why this car does a good job. I think that the AMG handles better, so when we get into those situations, maybe the AMG would have been able to handle that a little bit better. But it looks like I just got the tail end taken out from me. I thought we were going to be able to get some draft partners, but it looked, every time we looked behind, it looked like they couldn't figure out which car they wanted to run behind. So that's understandable. I get it. Everyone is looking for the perfect line, and they just weren't sure that they were going to get it behind the GTR. But I'm telling you, if we could have got a good partner, we could have ran that thing down the track, and we could have got away from some cars as well, I believe. So I'm very impressed with the GTR, and we're going to come back into this race with the GTR after we finish this. Just going to be a couple more minutes. Maybe we'll try to qualify as well again to see if we can beat that time that we set. And if we do so, it looks like another car has had an issue. But if we can beat that car, the time that we set, we'll have a better start position, and then we should have a better result from with the race, because we'll already be in the front. We wouldn't have to try to climb our way back. I'm still not sure about my nitrous usage in the beginning of the race. I know that I need to get up to the top, but the GTR doesn't accelerate as fast as the other cars. This particular GTR does not. So I'm forced to use it in the beginning so that they don't run away from me. So we're gonna see there's 46 seconds remaining on this particular race, and then we'll jump into another qualifying session, and we'll see. But this is a lot of fun. I hope you guys are finding some enjoyment in this race, and hit that like button if you are enjoying the content, and get it out, share it, and let people know. And thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. So we can get replays, but I don't know. But yeah, I want to go ahead and qualify. I don't want to waste the time, because I want to show you guys a good race. I really did not expect to be spin out, but hey, it's okay. Still alive. I really want to try the Corvette. I'm not sure if it has the top end speed that we need. I would imagine that it will accelerate extremely hard and maybe put you to the front of the pack, but I'm not really willing to try that right now. So we'll go ahead and try to get into another qualifying session, and we'll see what we have. Alright, so our goal, we have 11 minutes and 30 seconds plus. Our goal is to beat that 4 minutes 29 seconds .7. 4 minutes 29.7 is what we're trying to beat. So we're going to try to qualify one more time with the GTR. Not sure about the perfect line. I think I have an idea. But like Mike Tyson says, you have a plan until someone punches you in the face. And with the activity in these races, you never know what line you're going to be able to take. You have to just choose the right line. I really like to get behind the Lamborghini, if we have a Lamborghini in the race, because they seem to accelerate pretty well. And then we can use those guys and bump draft all the way down the track, and then you make your move at the end. That is the plan. That's the plan that I want to go with. So we'll see if it works. I want to try to hold a steady line, so I need to pay attention. We'll hold a steady line and see if we can beat that 429.76. We want to beat that. I'm striving for 429.5. I know that's a lot of time to make up, but I'm striving for that, and we'll see if we can reach that. Sometimes on this GTR, I want to go down to 5th gear once we get to the top of this, but it's probably going to slow us down more than what we need to. So we'll just hold 6th gear and let this thing pull through, man. This 3.8 liter is a beast, I tell you. It is a monster. So right now we're putting out 257 miles per hour. And I think the last time we qualified, we've only reached 256, if I'm not mistaken. I'll go back and review the video later, but right there, that's a good sign to me that maybe, just perhaps, we may be running a little bit faster than what we did when we qualified the first time. So let's see. We will see. just think to be able to travel this fast in a vehicle, I can only imagine what it feels like. 254 miles per hour. I mean, you get the feeling on the airplane when you're taking off from the runway. That's a large vessel. Think about doing those speeds in a car, a coupe at that. That is amazing. And just running this curve at 246, 247 miles per hour. I don't know if I would have any britches after that. I tell you, that could be something that's tremendous. But in the meantime, we're gonna send this GTR down the track, and we're gonna see if we can get a higher qualifying position, or a more favorable qualifying position than what we've had. We've been sitting at 8. It looks like we have the same group running with us, and it looks like the guys are having a lot of fun. That was a lot of fun to me. Even though I got spun, it didn't matter. I had a lot of fun. I wanted to win that race. I thought we were in a really good position. We were getting to the point where the strategy really kicks in, but it didn't work out that way, and that's totally fine. That's why it's a free thing, you know. We've paid for the game, so I can just get back into another race. If you are here, thank you for being here, and put a comment in that box and let's communicate. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you. Yeah, and if someone can give me an audio check to let me know if the audio is coming in okay or not. I haven't plugged up this microphone in a while, so I just want to make sure everything is set the way it needs to be. If you guys can hear me fine, and if it's loud enough or not loud enough or choppy or whatever that is, let me know. Thank you. Alright, so we're going to try to work on beating this 429.76. Let's shoot for that 429.5. If we can do better, we'll take that as well. Probably should have stayed at the top of this line, but we're going to run this line here. It looks like I'm drifting that way. We'll try to run this line and see if it's a little bit better than the last time. We need to use the embankment, see if we can come down, and you don't want to slow the car down too much. So we'll run that. Alright, here we go. Let's see if we can beat that thing. And it doesn't look like it. We still put a 430 down. 430. Listen to that thing. Oh man, there's nothing like a GTR, I tell you. Love me a GTR. Alright, so we're looking at 5 minutes and 50 seconds before the race. So we'll go ahead and get out of this. Yeah. 459.240. I wonder where that came from. Or maybe that is the fastest driver for this. Not sure. But we're not going to get in and qualify. We have enough time to make one more run. But we're going to stay with this. Look at that. GTR is 934 horsepower. So this thing is pretty tricked out. Like I said, we have the roll cage in there, so the car is very rigid. It handles extremely well. I'm sure that's required for these extremely top speeds, high speeds that we're running at. So, sure that is required. Yeah, again, check this Mercedes AMG GT3, the 2020 version. Check that video out. We ran that thing at Watkins Glen. The car did an amazing job. The video came out pretty well. The graphics look amazing. If you're on a phone, set your thing to 4K, 2160. If you're on a TV or PC, if you have access to 4K, put it in 4K and enjoy. The ray tracing is amazing. The shadows, the reflections. I mean, it just looks really, really good. It looks really good. So yeah, take advantage of that technology. Some people don't choose to up the resolution when they watch the YouTube videos, but I try to get the best picture and the most clarity, the most vivid image I can. Whatever is to your exposure, use it. Let's see, we're at the shipping port now. There's a large ship with a lot of containers and all of those cranes and everything. So this is a pretty interesting track. I wonder where they depict this to be, like maybe Seattle or something. I'm not sure. Pretty interesting location, I tell you. Got some windmills. We have mountains. We have the water here. So there's a lot to do with this environment, I tell you that. So it looks like we're getting pretty close. We have a 3-minute wait until we get into the race, until matchmaking starts. So let's look at the ranking board. Yes, I'm the only one here. So 2 minutes and 41 seconds until we get going. I'm sure the all-wheel drive actually helps with this race with these extreme speeds, especially in the corners. I'm sure that helps a lot. Be able to pull the car around the track. We're almost there. All right, so we're getting very, very close. 1 minute and 51 seconds. And we're going to get this thing on the road. I'm really excited for this race. Really, really excited for this race. All right, looks like the announcers are getting us all ready. They're showing us the embankment on the track. All right, so hopefully we have the right strategy and we can get this thing down the track effectively. All right, the countdown is here. Within the next minute or so, we will be racing. We will be racing within the next minute or so. We got some ships maybe pulling in or out the ports. You hear them blowing those foghorns. Airport over there. I mean, we have everything going on over here. We have the desert, we have the water, we have mountains. This is an amazing environment, I tell you. All right, 3, 2, 1, and then matchmaking starts. Let's see if we were able to, maybe someone dropped out that was ahead of us. Maybe we can move a little bit ahead in the pack. Or maybe if we got some new people. And it looks like we got the same people. Well, for the most part. It's changed. The second place, Lynn Shaky, I guess, has moved to the Corvette. That may be the next car that I may try next as well. I do remember that name. Everyone else looks new, so good thing we got a new group. and hopefully we don't have any of these crazy things that happened the last time. But anyway, we are here now, and we're ready to go at 68 degrees, and we are ready to go. We're on a rolling start. We're in the 2017 Nissan GTR. We're sitting at 934 horsepower, and we've qualified 8th for Daily Race A, Special Stage Route X. So let's go ahead and get this thing going. Alright, so we've qualified 8th again. Pretty close to that 7th position. So we're cool. We gotta be very smart again with the nitrous. The Corvette looks menacing on the track. That thing looks mean. I love it. American muscle. I love it. And we're gonna go into the in-car view. Use a little bit of nitrous to get us where we think we need to be. We lost one position, that's fine. Hopefully he's blown his nitrous. And what is that name? Because maybe we can use that as strategy. We got to get closer. Because these guys are getting away from us a little bit. We have a new group, new racers, so new strategy. Bob Belcher, I'm trying to get up there to you. Don't want to waste the nitrous because we want to use that later on. Looks like we're pretty civilized. A little bit of smoke up there, so there's a little bit of jostling, but that's fine. It could be some bump drafting going on. The 10th place car is almost out of reach. But I think we're back a little bit too far. We're going to have to use some of this because we're not with the front group, and we need to hurry up and get with the front group. Alright, so we're in the top gear, we're in the 6th gear, and it looks like the GTR is pulling pretty well. And we're up here with the pack now, and we can kind of look from a distance to see what's happening and maybe make the right, hopefully we can make the right decision. So give a little bit of tap. Come on, let's do it together. Come on, Bob. Let's go. Let's go, Bob. Get out of that trash, man. Let's do it together. Come on. We can work well together. Alright. Looks pretty civilized. Bob, don't you do it. Okay, that was a risky move by me. Okay, now we are in a free-for-all now. So hopefully that clears out here pretty soon. Cannot get out of the draft because once we do that, we are in trouble. And it looks like that guy went into the wall. We're currently running 5th. And that lone Corvette out there by itself could get itself into some trouble. Alright, so we ran with this guy before. Trust him. Fellow Canadian mate, let's go. Alright, that's fine, Mozart. So let's see what we got. We're running 6 right now. Let's see who has the better line. It looks like things have settled out here, and that is fine. We can run this and we'll make our move when we need to. It looks like this is a more sophisticated group, a smarter group. So far, that's the way it appears. It looks like it's getting away from me a little bit. Oh Lord, here he is again. The Bugattis always cause troubles. I don't know why. Still running 6. But it looks like this line is a little bit better. Get more cars over here, we will slingshot ourselves ahead. He needs to stay in line. Just stay in line, be patient. Make your move when it's time to make the move. Looks like he wants to get out of line. He's pretty erratic. I wish he would sit still. Alright, looks like we got one line now. One line. He's just all over the place. I don't know what the deal is, but that's fine. Come on, brother. No need for that. All right, so we're on the nitrous now. It's extremely erratic driving going on. That Bugatti it must be on a controller or something. I don't know. We're gonna see if we can get a podium. I don't know if we're pulling hard enough to be able to do so. Okay, looks like we made podium. He couldn't hold his car. We're out of nitrous. We're gonna just try to hold this thing for third place, and we will podium, it appears. Good job. That was a good and fun race. The Chiron really, he just was erratic. His car was really good. He just couldn't hold his car down, I guess. And he lost it at the end, and we were able to take advantage of it. 0.26 difference from the leader. That's how close we were. 0.26, and I finished third. So that was a pretty good race. That was a pretty good race. Yes, that was a lot of fun. These daily races are always pretty fun. Yeah, that was good. So look, thank you all for enjoying and watching this, and I hope you've enjoyed. I apologize. Thank you all for joining tonight. Hopefully we can do this again real soon. Leave me your feedback. Give me your likes, your comments. Hopefully you subscribe and share this out to your friends. We're here to entertain, and I appreciate you once more. Thank you again. This is Q50 Beast. Peace out.